Scanning the field, it's Milrow. Floating away. He'll try to do it himself. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, the ground game. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Buys a little time with his feet. Keeps it and gets past the chain. Ball is loose.
And there's a couple parts to the lateral, right? It's when the guy's pitching it and you're hitting him and causing a bad pitch, or it's just a pitch. But either way, trying to get hands on the football, trying to disrupt the timing of the pitch, disrupt the timing of the catch. Nice job on the defense getting to the carrier fast to make something happen.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Horned Frogs want to pick up the tempo. Looking to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Sends it downfield. Wide open, he makes the catch. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. To the air, it's Hoover. Got it! And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. So loud it's rattling your fillings on third and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. Here comes that Alabama offense.
And that's just the chip shot.
There's a live football. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. He's back to throw on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. The ball squirts free. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Third down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting the fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off.
Oh, it's a fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. And the pass goes incomplete, and they rise up to stop the fake punt on fourth down. Have an incompletion like that, you always think, why not just let the quarterback throw it? The element of trickery was afoot, and it didn't work. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. On the run, it's Cook. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. He'll let one go down the right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Alabama may always be built on the run, but these days they elevate with a high-flying pass game.
And great coaches evolve, and we've seen the evolution of this Alabama offense over the last several years. And it's not just run, it's not just eat clock, it is be aggressive, attack, make big plays down the field.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll run play action. He'll throw it. Fires complete on the crosser. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Adams. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple as they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Milroe. Moves around to clear up the vision. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. First down to start the drive after the break. Give to the back. At the 35, he's loose. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. They move the tight end all over. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Cook. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And the Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. They'll put the tight end in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. He finds his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They're going to throw it again. Pocket starts to collapse. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out. It's Henderson. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Here comes that Alabama offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. That last fake didn't work. They might stick with punting it this time. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On target over the middle. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Horned Frogs are threatening in the red zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He caught it! They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, and it's caught! Touchdown, TCU!
Receivers do this every day, all day. Throw it up. I will go get it. I will stay in bounds. Nice job knowing where he was at on the field to get that foot in bounds, to get the big touchdown for this offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had...
And the ball slipped out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Those pitches, those laterals, whatever you want to call them, the more times you do those in a game, the more likelihood you have of putting that pigskin on the ground. They put it on the ground there. Ball gets out. It happens. It's going to be a part of the game, but it's also the part of the game with the coaches. When they get you to the sidelines, they're going to tell you about it. They're not going to tell you about it in good language.
They're trying to get to it. They'll run the screen. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Horned.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations. And field 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
down, and it will be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his tight end. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Quickly to the tight end. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. New set of downs after that completion. Looking to move it through the air. He's got the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Second and short now after that completion. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Miller. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. And he's just going to spike it. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Makes his connection. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Plows through the defense. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the number.
It's a fake. He wants to throw. Quarterback just held that too long on a third down play, and the sack will force the punt. Well, they got the throw off, but not much else good happened for them after that one, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loss of 2.
Well, you live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short gain.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. A shot toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It is perfect. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Single back formation, and they give it to it. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the fumble recovery gives the ball to the offense with a 1st and goal.
Encroachment. Defense.
So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. Try to barge their way in. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They've had to settle for a couple of field goals on 3 previous red zone trips. They'd love to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And after making the extra point, they're down 24-13. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over.
Oh, picked off. Looking for more room.